welcome back. My name is Morgan. This is my channel, Pisces Paperbacks, and I have been home for two and a half months, and I have not unpacked my books yet. It's right around 1:20 in the afternoon, and I probably should have started this earlier today, but I want to put my books on my shelf, so that's what I'm going to do today. My room is literally disgusting, so please don't comment on it. Like, I know I need to clean it, and that's going to be step one. So my shelves are, if you can see behind me, they're full of stuff. And some of them are books, but a lot of it's not books. It's just crap. So that is going to be goal number one, is clearing off my shelves and making room for 6 boxes of books that are downstairs. So hopefully there's enough room, fingers crossed, and hopefully it doesn't take me literally 7 hours. So let's go. Okay, so this is the update. It's been 30 minutes. And I moved all the stuff in the middle to the top after consulting my sister. She is a genius and came up with that idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that idea, but I can only assume it's because she is very smart. And now it's just taking everything else off. I mean, I condensed all my shit there, so that's just going to be my shit shelf. So that's going to be stuff. And then I'm going to take everything else off and then put it all back and figure out how I want to organize this whole mess. Jamie told me to, my sister Jamie told me to organize my books by rainbow, so I might try and do that, but that might actually be too much fucking work, so I might just do what I've always done, which is wherever they get put on the shelf the first time they get put there is where they stay forever. I unpacked 2 boxes, but I started to get nervous because they were my paperback, like mass market paperback boxes, and there were so many books in there, so like, this is not all of them. I started putting my romances up here because I got nervous that there wouldn't be enough room for them, but there is going to be enough room and it'll be fine. I also decided to reserve these 2 shelves, which are like the closest to my bed, for unread books or TBR books, because I think that's more fun to have them like right next to my bed where I can see them and I can like be like, I can lean over and be like, what do I want to read today? Oh, that one. You know what I mean? Instead of having them like all the way in the back where I'm never going to read any of them. So that's the plan. It's working out so far. I definitely didn't do by rainbow, but it's by genre and then by author, which is how I've always organized my romances. I always keep them together by author. So I am struggling. So those are my 2 to read shelves. That's my Benedict Cumberbatch cardboard cutout, just pay no mind. They're already like mostly full. Like the bottom one isn't, but like, am I gonna have to stack all of my books sideways? Like, are none of them gonna be able to stand upright? And it's like, I haven't even touched this side. Like, these 2 are completely empty, but I'm like, I don't want to start those yet. I don't know what I'm going to put there. Oh my god. Why did I do this? I'm less worried, but also a little more worried. So let me give you the update as to where I am right now with my bookshelves. So let me just turn you around. This is shelf number 1. I still have to fill in more like there. And I might, I don't know. I don't like this shelf. I'm going to reorganize that one. This is my romance shelf. I showed you it before. It's basically full, so when I start reading more, they'll probably just get piled in the front. There's probably enough room for another book. Oh, yeah, look at that. Perfect. Right up to the edge. Okay, I'll put that back later. This is like, I originally was doing children's books. But now, I don't like that these are here because these are all books that I read when I was a kid. So I think that's what I want this shelf to be, is books that I read when I was younger. So I'm going to take Nevermore and Wondersmith out and put them somewhere else. Do I know where yet? No. And then that's my series shelf. I was going to put my adult fiction on this shelf, but like then I moved it, so I don't know where it's going now. And, oh, little nonfiction area. That is what I'm doing. And this is everything I have left, so wish me some goddamn good luck. Also, I've been catching up on Books and Lala's vlogs this whole time. It's been great. my god. Oh, what have I done? Am I gonna redo all of it? Oh my god. I don't know where I want to put things. And I like some shelves, but generally I'm just like, I'm going with the tried and true, put things on the shelves and they stay where they're put for the rest of their lives type thing with no organization. Ugh, I wanted to do it by like author's last name or genre or something fun, and here I am just going, will I have enough space at all? Because you know what I usually do? I usually just put all the books that I've read on the thing and then put all the books that I haven't read on the floor. But I can't because I have so little floor space in this room that it immediately gets completely covered with shit and there's nowhere to walk. And when that's clothes and blankets, like, sure, I can walk. I'm not going to walk on my books. Am I having a meltdown? Is this a meltdown? Because I'm like, do I separate the YA and adult? I don't have enough adult books to really do that because most of my adult books that I own are romances. But I don't have enough room in my to be read section to include all the nonfiction that I have that I want to read. But like, I don't have enough room in the nonfiction section for it either. This is a nightmare. It's okay. It's okay. Elsa's keeping me company. Isn't that right? She's being so cute today. For context, this is what I have left. This is everything I have left, and I guess, theoretically, no, I don't think I have enough space, because I'm determined to finish. I am victorious. I did it. I fit everything except for 4 books that I think I'm going to unhaul, like right here, right now. You're seeing the real deal. So, oh my gosh. I did it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to be fixing some stuff probably. Probably not, actually. I tend to just put things where they are and then, oh, hi, Benedict, memorize them and then just go, I like that now. So it's probably never going to change, but I will give you a little tour. Okay, so this section is where the most shuffling around is probably going to happen. I tried to theme it a little bit. So, like, fantasy and sci-fi, and then, like, classics, mysteries. These just got thrown on, like, last second because I didn't know where to put them. Some romances, then some more romances, some, like, more... That is not anything. Hardcovers, except not these two. More hardcovers that I didn't know where to put. These are ones that I'm actually trying to read this month. So this is kind of like a TBR thing. And then this is a giant book of detective short stories that my friend got for me that I'm going to read eventually. And that's the book that I started 2 months ago and haven't finished yet. So it goes right there to shame me. Let me just close my drawer. Awesome. And then my romance shelf. Down here, this is all the books that I read as a kid. So like my kids' books shelf. I'm pretty happy with it. It's basically in the same order that it's literally always been in. And then I shoved all my Jane Eyres up top because that's my favorite book. And I have nowhere to put it, of course. I have nowhere to put my favorite book. But, yeah, it's pretty good. And then this shelf is like half TBR. So these are all books that I haven't read yet. They're all books that are kind of like either nonfiction or a little bit more serious and not something that I typically pick up except for Redwall. I've read that before. I just want to read it again. So I kind of put it all together. And then here are some books that I've read and really, really liked this year, except for Catherine House and The Return. Those were just okay, but they looked really nice, so I put them here. And then up here we have my, like, YA / adult / mass market paperback pile shelf. There's not really a theme, but I think it kind of looks nice, so I'm into it. And then this is, like, my series. And then down here we have nonfiction on this part, and then like adult fiction, like adult literary fiction. Oop, something just fell. And then these are just 3 books that I had nowhere to put. This isn't actually Circe. This is a different book with the Circe dust jacket on it because I lent my copy of Circe to one of my friends like a year and a half ago and haven't gotten it back yet, but I will get it back. It's signed, so I need to get it back. But this is my adult fiction section. And that's the end of the tour. Now me, Elsa, and Sherlock are going to go through the books that I'm getting rid of today. So first off, let's talk about Love by Claire Kahn. I read this for a class. I thought it was really, really boring, and the characters were all really shallow, and I didn't like the writing, but it's asexual representation, and I think that aspect of it is done fairly well. So if that's something you're interested in, I know some people really like this book. Wasn't for me. Up next is Forest Dark by Nicole Krauss. I have no idea why I bought this. It was on the discount book table next to the self-checkout at ShopRite, so I just kind of picked it up. I think it looks boring and I don't want to read it. The Transatlantic Conspiracy by G.D. Faulkson. I picked this up because I really loved the cover. Oh, thank you for the kisses, Elsa. Oh, so sweet. I thought the cover was really cool, but this book was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my god. And two more. Oh my gosh. I'm getting so many kisses. Next is Sin City by Harold Robbins. I just don't want to read this, so I'm getting rid of it. And then lastly, Atonement by Ian McEwan. I tried to read this and it made me so uncomfortable that I physically could not. So I think it's time that I get rid of it since I don't want to read it. And I don't plan on ever picking it up again. And I don't plan on ever watching the movie. So, isn't that right, Elsa? It's a good thing I'm getting rid of it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. It was a little chaotic. I'll admit, a little chaotic. But I had a good time. And all my books are out of their boxes, which is like, that makes me so happy. I've basically been like not looking at any books physically for 2 months, and it's, oh my god, I tried to get this bump out of my hair by doing my ponytail again, and it's right back, so whatever. This is also nice because one of the reasons that I wasn't really making videos is that it's hard to really like do stuff when you're not really inspired, and I was not being inspired because I couldn't see any of my books, so like I couldn't come up with any ideas by looking at them. So here I am, my books are out, I love them all, so happy to be unpacked finally, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!